Hello there, welcome back to the 365 Challenge, 365 guitar lessons in 365 days. Today we're going to talk about another pentatonic position. Some people refer to it as position 4 of the minor pentatonic. That is a perfectly good way of describing it. I like to describe it as Phrygian Pentatonic. For reasons I'm not going to get into right now. We're going to do a whole thing about modes in a different lesson. This lesson I just want to show you how to play it. So I'm going to start from the 7th fret, and here are the notes. We've got 7, 10, and then 7, 10 on the 5th string, 7, 9 on the 4th string, 7, 9 again on the 3rd string, then shift up a fret to the 2nd string, do 8, 10, and then back down a fret on the 1st string, do 7, 10. So we've got, it's almost symmetrical, not quite, we've got 2 lots of 7, 10, then 2 lots of 7, 9, and then 8, 10, 7, 10. Now where we've played that fret 7, that is the same notes that we were talking about in lessons 93 and 93B. So it's still the E minor pentatonic. It's still got E, G, A, B and D. The only difference is we're starting from B. So we do B, D, E, G, A. And then the same things again, B, D, E, G, A, B, D. So it's the same 5 notes, so you've now got 3 shapes, and well, basically that whole area between fret 7 and fret 15 is yours. You own it. So you can start with a bit of lead guitar improvisation up here. Slide down to the Mixolydian shape. And then slide from there down to the Phrygian shape. And you can slide from one to the other whenever you like. It's all the same 5 notes. It's just a good handy pattern for finding the 5 notes of the E minor pentatonic scale. You don't have to go one at a time either. You can skip them. So I could do a bit of Phrygian and skip straight to the Aeolian pentatonic there. So just a reminder, we're not talking about the theory behind this. We're not really talking about the modes. We're just talking about the pentatonic positions, which can be called major 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or minor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or if you think of a shape as Aeolian shape pentatonic, but you can then think of it as being used as a major scale or a minor scale, but just touching around the periphery of the theory there. We're not going for it in this lesson. Also, these shapes, they're only E minor when you play them on the frets as I've described. If you move it to a different fret, you're moving it to a different key. And a really good thing for you to practice is all 3 of those shapes, now that you've learned them, but play them on lots of different frets. So a really good exercise is, for example, if we do the sort of Aeolian pentatonic shape, we could start on the open string and do, that's E minor as well, then F minor, F sharp, and just keep doing that on each fret. You can go as high as you like, really. And then do that with Mixolydian, Mixolydian pentatonic, I should say, just to be specific. So you can do that on every fret. And finally, Phrygian pentatonic. So yes, it's just a good little challenge there. It's a good way of making sure you're practicing a shape, getting really familiar with that shape, but also getting familiar with the feel of it on all the different frets, because obviously they're much bigger down here than they are up here, and you should practice all over the fretboard to get used to the feel of the different size frets or fret gaps. There you go, that's the Phrygian Pentatonic, also known as minor pentatonic number 4, position 4. Okay, lovely, nice to see you. See you tomorrow.